The journey starts in 1948 with the original Ford bonus-built trucks. After the Second World War, Ford decided to stop basing their trucks on passenger car frames and build something entirely new from the ground up. This first generation, known as the F1, offered a massive jump in comfort with its million-dollar cab design. It gave drivers better visibility and more room, changing the perception of the pickup truck from a dirty farm implement into a capable tool that everyday people could actually enjoy driving. By 1953, Ford marked its golden anniversary with a major redesign for the second generation of F-Series trucks. This was the moment the naming convention we know today really took root, with the F1 becoming the F100. Ford engineers focused on making the ride much smoother and improving the interior ergonomics. The hood was longer, the fenders were integrated into the body, and the overall look became far more sophisticated. It was a clear shift toward making the truck look just as good as it performed on the job site. The third generation arrived in 1957, bringing a much wider, more aggressive design. This era saw the introduction of the style side bed, which smoothed out the rear fenders to match the body lines of the cab. It was a bold departure from the separate fender look of the past. Ford was clearly listening to customers who wanted a more modern appearance. The truck felt wider and more planted, signaling that Ford was ready to compete in a rapidly evolving market that demanded both style and rugged utility. In 1961, Ford introduced the fourth generation with a radical new unibody design. The cab and the cargo box were integrated into a single piece of steel, which gave the truck a sleek, streamlined appearance. While this design didn't last long because heavy loads caused body flex issues, it was an incredibly brave experiment that showed how Ford was willing to push boundaries. By 1964, they returned to a more traditional separate bed configuration, but the styling remained sharp, clean, and unmistakably American. The fifth generation, launching in 1967, was all about durability. Ford heavily reinforced the chassis and the cab structure, earning the truck a reputation for being nearly indestructible. This was also when luxury started to creep into the segment with the introduction of the Ranger trim level. Suddenly, you weren't just buying a tool, you were buying a vehicle with carpet, nicer seating, and extra chrome. Ford realized that truck owners were spending more time behind the wheel and wanted actual comfort for their daily commutes. The 1973 model year brought the sixth generation, which many enthusiasts consider the best-looking truck Ford ever built. It was bigger, wider, and featured a distinctively boxy design that radiated strength. This generation solidified the F-Series as the go-to vehicle for American work. With the Super Cab option appearing in 1974, Ford finally offered extra interior storage, solving one of the biggest complaints from truck owners. It was the perfect balance of rugged performance and improved passenger space, setting the stage for total market dominance. In 1980, the seventh generation launched with a major focus on fuel efficiency and aerodynamics. The weight was reduced significantly through the use of high-strength materials, and the front end was sharpened to cut through the air better. This was a response to the changing global energy climate of the time. Even with the focus on efficiency, the trucks didn't lose their capability. Ford proved that you could have a truck that was both lighter and tougher, keeping the F-Series at the top of the sales charts despite the shifting economic landscape. The eighth generation in 1987 saw a more aerodynamic overhaul that really leaned into the rounded styling of the era. The squared-off looks of the early 80s were softened, and the interior was completely overhauled with a more modern, driver-centric dashboard layout. This was a period where electronics started to play a bigger role, with fuel injection becoming the standard across the board. It marked the transition of the F-Series from a purely mechanical beast into a more refined, technologically advanced vehicle for the modern driver. By 1992, the ninth generation arrived with even smoother body lines and a focus on safety. Features like driver-side airbags and anti-lock brakes were slowly introduced to make these heavy haulers safer for families. This generation is often remembered for the SVT Lightning, a high-performance version that proved trucks didn't just have to be for hauling lumber. It was a fun, fast, and exciting time for Ford, showing that they were confident enough to experiment with sport truck dynamics while maintaining the core identity of the hardworking F-Series. The 10th generation, released in 1997, was perhaps the most controversial. Ford completely abandoned the traditional boxy look for a jelly bean-inspired rounded shape that was much more aerodynamic. While many purists initially disliked the change, it actually allowed Ford to improve fuel economy and interior noise levels significantly. It was a massive gamble, but it paid off by making the truck much more pleasant to drive on long highway trips. It showed that Ford was prioritizing modern comfort over heritage design for the first time. In 2004, the 11th generation returned to a more rugged, boxy aesthetic that fans absolutely loved. It had a towering grille and a muscular industrial look that reclaimed the tough image of earlier decades. The frame was fully boxed for extra stiffness, and the suspension was tuned for a much more controlled ride. This was the moment Ford decided to double down on the luxury aspect, offering incredibly plush interiors that could rival high-end SUVs. It was a true luxury office on wheels for the blue-collar professional. The 2009 12th generation polished the design of its predecessor, adding even more refinement and power. This generation introduced the legendary EcoBoost engine lineup, proving that turbocharged V6 power could outperform a naturally aspirated V8. It was a controversial move at the time, but the performance figures spoke for themselves. The truck was faster, pulled harder, and was more fuel efficient than ever before. Ford effectively changed the engine architecture of the entire segment, forcing every other competitor to rethink their powertrain strategies. In 2015, Ford shocked the industry with the 13th generation by switching to an all-aluminum body. Using military-grade aluminum alloy saved 700 pounds compared to the previous model. It was a monumental engineering feat that improved towing, hauling, and fuel economy in one single stroke. Despite initial skepticism, the metal proved its worth in the field, surviving tests that would have dented traditional steel. This generation solidified Ford as a leader in automotive material science, proving that tradition doesn't have to mean standing still. The 14th generation, launched in 2021, took the aluminum formula and added a hybrid powertrain to the mix. The PowerBoost hybrid system offered massive torque and could even power a job site with its built-in generator. The interior became a digital command center with massive touchscreens and advanced driver assist systems. It was clear that the modern truck was no longer just for dirt roads. It was a high-tech tool designed for the digital age, capable of handling complex work tasks while keeping the driver completely connected to the world. Finally, we arrive at the current era of the F-Series, defined by the F-150 Lightning electric pickup. Moving into the electric space wasn't just about following a trend. It was about evolving the concept of power itself. With instant torque and the ability to power an entire home during an outage, the Lightning proved that the legacy of the F-Series is about innovation. From the humble post-war F1 to this electric beast, the line has consistently redefined what a truck can be, ensuring its place as an American icon for many years to come.